Indeed, some good news there for the investment landscape. Well, today is World Youth Day. United Nations Population Report of 2020 shows there are well over 1.2 billion youth between the ages of 15 to 24 years worldwide. Touted yet as the world's most educated, exposed and tech-savvy generation, the youth today equally bear the blame of the most irrational, impatient and irresponsible demographic. And as the world marks the World Youth Day, well, Kenyan's Brian George was in the streets of Nairobi, and now he joins us for more updates on this.
Yes, that's right. It is World Youth Week 2021. Of course, this day is organized and is normally, celebrated worldwide. This year's theme by the UN is on food safety and innovation by the youth for planetary and human health. And we just want to take stock right here, even with the Kenyan youth, what they're doing, what are some of the challenges that the youth are facing in Kenya. Are they unique to Kenya alone, or are they unique, or they cut across the board in some of the challenges rather that the young people face across the board worldwide? Of course, locally here, the government has also aligned with this day to observe the World Youth Week, running from 1st to 12th of August. We have seen notifications by the Ministry of Youth and Gender Services, and that is just part of the alignment that the government is doing in commemoration of the World Youth Day and World Youth Week by extension. So I want now to speak to one gentleman right here. He joins me on the broadcast today to talk about the issues that the young people in Kenya are facing. Many thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Simon Kisanya.
Asante sana Simon kuwa nasi. So ningependa tu kukuuliza, unafikiria ni changamoto zipi ambazo sisi kama vijana tunapitia katika nchi hii?
The main cause challenge tunapata kama vijana ni unemployment. As much as tunaenda shule, bado kuna hiyo survival.
Okay.
So tunahitaji serikali sana sana iweze kutusaidia to create more job opportunities rather than focusing on vitu kama politics. Hizo mambo na wanafocus hii, kuna campaign inakuja. Youth wako so sidelined. Na pia ningependa kuelezea ma youth kwamba as much as hakuna kazi, we have to shift the focus to self employment. Pia sasa hivi venye kuna COVID, ukifanyia mtu kazi it's also on a short term basis. Hizo mambo na contracts ziko limited. So we need to focus on self employment, kuji-empower. So as leaders wenye wako inafaa pia wakuja na hizo program za kusaidia youth so that they can come together na wafanye kitu kwa pamoja. Kama kuna any funds inahitajika, the only thing we need from our leaders maybe ni funds, then kuna hizo watupatie pia ideas what we can do, na pia wakuwe transparent na sisi. Isikuwe tu wanasema this has been done to the youth but hatuoni. Naelewa. Yes, thank you.
Kweli. Labda wosia wako kwa vijana leo siku ya World Youth Week ni gani?
Wosia wangu kwa vijana leo ni kwamba tukue positive, especially kwa mental awareness. Okay. Isikuwe ati wakati hakuna kazi unajitenga. Jitume kabisa, tuendelee kujituma. Juu wakati unajituma you never know what you are going to meet.
Kweli.
Wakati unaenda penye kazi zipo, ukijaribu, ukigonga hizo milango, that's when unapata hiyo kazi. But so ukijitenga tu kwa nyumbani, haiwezi make. Then another thing, pia wakati mayuso wanakaa pamoja, wasikuwe tu wanakaa pamoja kwa sababu ya kukaa pamoja kufanya vitu zenye hazihitajiki. Inabidi pia wajijenge. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Shukran sana kuongea na sisi. All right, there you've heard it from one of the young people here in Kenya, and he says that one of the biggest problems that we're facing as young people in the country is unemployment. And of course, so many other things that dot the whole demographic of young people. I'm talking about people between the age of 18 to 35. We have been struggling with issues of, an unfriendly, rather, business environment, even as much as we're being told to go into entrepreneurship, the taxation issues, the policy issues, accreditation, and of course, so much more that goes on in the legal environment as to enable young people, take up entrepreneurship as a venture. That said, also, there's the issue about mental health, which he has been able also to address here, and just advising young people that we should speak out anytime we see signs and symptoms of depression, really. I don't know how clear that can get to us, but anytime there is a problem, I think the biggest message that is also being passed across right now is that we should always be talking to each other for accountability and for sanity. And of course, that is where we end it right here. Many thanks. Back to you in studio.
All right, thank you for setting the tone for our discussion. That has been Brian George from the streets of Nairobi. And we are now joined by Maureen Mbaka, the ICT